Hey, what's up everybody? Oh man, if you've been watching the channel much here lately, you've probably seen there's not been a whole lot of hunting content on there. That's because it has been dead around here lately, absolutely dead. It is Thursday, November 10th today. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and it is 77 degrees here today. We have had unusually warm weather this year. It has been in the 70s now for like 2 weeks straight. We've had no rain. We haven't had rain in like 4 weeks now. It's insane. The heat, the drought. There was the largest acorn crop I've seen in probably 10 years. Deer aren't moving. Trail cameras are dead. The cellular cameras aren't sending pictures of anything. And yes, when I walk in front of them and check them, they send pictures of me. Everyone around me is getting nothing on camera. It is dead, dead, dead. But there's a tropical depression coming through tonight, and temperatures are going to just plummet for the next 2 days. And we've got a full moon right now. I'm starting to see buck signs show up. Everything's been nocturnal so far. I have had the past 2 days now, this wind, I have had does showing up on camera in the daylight hours now for the past 2 days. That's the first time in a long time that's happened. Man, that wind is crazy. Let's see if I can get out of it over here. Nope, I can't get out of it. Anyway, I'm moving a ground blind. I've got a ground blind over here that I'm taking down to move because where it's set up now is not really a good muzzleloader or rifle location. So I'm taking it down, moving it down all the way to the bottom of the pines back here behind me. So going to drop about 125, 130 feet of elevation, put the ground blind down there, and we'll see in a few. I took a ground blind down that I'm moving into a different area where I think the deer activity's been happening at. And look at this, as I'm walking in, like, see, there's my truck. Right there is a scrape, just like that. I had no idea it was there. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because I was going to put a blind back up over here. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that is a very fresh scrape right there. I'm off work tomorrow. I'm going to hunt all weekend long. Temperature's going to drop rapidly starting tomorrow night after this tropical depression moves through the area. Hopefully, I can figure out what buck did this. I've got a trail camera up here. I'm going to go pull it, see if I can figure out what buck this is, take a look at this area, and try to find somewhere to put this ground blind up. Well, I got the blind put up now. I couldn't put it where I wanted to put it the first time, so I'm standing upright. And you look, so because we're on this slope, it's got a pretty good slope to it in here. I've got the blind on the flattest spot that I could find, and I've had to put some wood in there underneath my tripod stool, underneath one of the legs, in order to raise me up so I'm sitting level. So it doesn't matter if the blind's not level, as long as you're comfortable. And if you can do something to raise up one side of your seat so that it's sitting in there level, then you can make do with it, even if you're hunting on a uneven or a relatively steep sloped area like this in here is. So as you can see, as I turn around, I mean, it starts going uphill quickly up through there. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here before I disturb it anymore. The good thing is, my thought was, with the rain coming in tonight, they're predicting about 2 inches. Any scent that I've left in here is probably going to be washed away tonight. I'm going to get out of here and get back to the house. I got some work to do. Don't know if I'm going to hunt this evening or not, but either way, I'm going to get out of here. we hadn't been here no time. And we were sitting here just chit-chatting, talking. And I looked out, and I could see the silhouette of a deer. Did you see it immediately? See, so it was in the edge of a blackberry honeysuckle cluster. And it was so dark still that you couldn't really see the clear deer. All you could see was the outline of the deer. So I told Trey to look, and I thought it was a little buck. And you looked through your scope, right? Or you looked through the binoculars and saw that it was a little spike. And it stayed over there and worked its way off, and then it came back toward us. And that's when I goofed, and I hit my autofocus button on the camera, and a little red light came on, and it saw the red light. And from that point on, it pinpointed us, and every time it would go anywhere, it was looking at us. But I don't know, why did you pass on that one? What were you thinking?
Because it's tiny.
It's a young buck. You said on the youth hunt you were going to shoot the first thing you saw.
That changes sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Well, it's still early. It's really foggy. We've heard more shots already in the first hour this morning than we heard the whole first week of Muzzleloader and the youth weekend combined. There are a lot of gunshots this morning. The deer must be moving. Or there's just more people out today than there have been in the past. But alright, well, I just did a rattling sequence. We'll see if maybe something comes in as a result. I don't know what's going on. That buck was the only thing we've seen all morning. I could have swore there'd be more deer coming through, but there's some crazy commotion going on behind us over here. I don't know what it is. It's still going. I don't know. It started raining a while ago, so it may be something with the rain, but I have no idea what that noise is. But anyway, we're going to stick it out, hunt as long as we can. The rain's going to pick up and get harder in a little bit, so Trey, you just tell me whatever you want to do, buddy.
I want to shoot a deer.
You want to shoot a deer?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well, I want you to shoot a deer too. We can just get one to come through.
Buried it.
Burying the nut. There's another one right here. Yeah, they're burying the nuts. Look at that. It's crazy.
There's 3 of them.
I've never watched a bird do that before. Okay, it's covering it with grass that I've mowed.
Where are all these blue jays coming from?
It's got another nut. He just buried another nut. Look at that.
That one just took its nut.
Just stole its nuts. There's a hawk just flew in that tree over there.
Oh.
Cooper's hawk just landed over in that tree. Well, I guess you've decided to call it a morning.
Mm-hmm.
That rain is picking up. It's coming in waves. It comes hard and then stops for a minute and then comes hard and stops. So the gunshots have stopped. We haven't heard any gunshots around us now for probably an hour. So we're doing an interview now. So now's the time for the deer to come out. Because in the past, every time we did an interview like this, that's when the deer would come running out of the woods. So Come on, dear. Now's your cue. Let's go. You know what? Maybe I should get up to pee. I bet if I got up to pee, one would come out. It never fails. Either I'm changing lenses, we're doing an interview, or I'm peeing, and a deer comes out. Maybe I should do all three at once. What do you say? We should do an interview while I'm peeing. You think that would work?
No.
It might be messy. Alright, well,
How are you going to interview whenever you're changing lenses? That doesn't really work.
that's a good point. That ain't gonna work, is it? Maybe we should just do the interview while I'm peeing then.
No. Don't think so.
Okay. Alright, well, let's pack our stuff up and start walking out while we got a little break in the rain here. Alright, we'll catch y'all later.